Hi there, and welcome to Critical Evaluation of Artificial Intelligence using the FLUF test. I'm Dr. Jennifer Parker, the creator of the FLUF test, and the FLUF framework was really designed to critically evaluate AI-generated content. You're really looking at four basic areas: format, language, usability, and fanfare when you consider those AI-generated results. With everybody talking about AI and all these great tools out there for our use, like ChatGPT and Copilot and more, it can be as simple as a Google search. However, just like with a Google search, you need to realize that you've got to critically evaluate what you get with that generation, and hence enter the FLUF test, where you're going to look at format, language, usability, and fanfare. So let's start out with kind of understanding the framework. And this rubric will be used where you're looking for zero FLUF. You're looking for zero infractions or zero pluses. When something's present, you're going to score it a plus. When it's not present, you're going to give it a minus. The goal is to have all minuses or a total zero or zero FLUF. So let's start with the F. F is for format. An AI-generated result format can sometimes be not accurate. So in this example, we've got one sailor that's got 3 legs. You also might be looking at text where you got too many words, or you asked for APA format and it came out MLA. Then it would be an infraction. You would give it a plus. With format, you're looking for layout, length, extra words, writing patterns, etc. If there are infractions, you're going to score it a plus on the rubric. Next, let's move to language. L is for language. And sometimes the layout could use a little tweaking. For example, the language, the labeling, it really needs to be in appropriate language. And with language, you're going to look at the overall language, like tone, phrasing, repetition. Maybe there's syntax or semantic errors. Maybe the presentation of ideas just keeps being repetitive to build word count. So look for language infractions and score it a plus if you find them. Next, we look at usability. Now, here's an example of an infraction where the sources of information are called into question. This AI output references using rattlesnake vaccine for a dog that presents with a rattlesnake bite. However, every vet med student knows that rattlesnake vaccine has not been scientifically proven as a treatment. So hence, using your brain, you would know to give it an infraction. So when you're looking at usability, consider consistency, credibility, validity, reliability, etc. And if you find infractions, give it a plus. Lastly, we've got F for fanfare, or in this example, the jargon in the technical language can often be misconstrued. This one, spelling is a major concern, and those are called into question because these are technical and important concepts. So look carefully at technical vocabulary, look at anecdotes and cliches and jargon and scenarios. Are they speaking the right language? With fanfare, you're looking for the writing to present itself and the information in the way you intended. Is it informative? Is it in the appropriate style? Is it technically as it should be? So that's fanfare. So lastly, you'll go through and here's an example of a rubric score where we've got 2 infractions. We've got a length infraction and a credibility infraction. And for formatting errors, if you've got an error, you could ask it in your prompt to change the essay by reducing it 3 to 5 sentences or expand it to 750 words. If you've got a usability infraction, there are lots of different ways you can ask it to regenerate. For example, telling it to only include peer-reviewed articles. So you're going to learn a lot more about how to FLUF test ideas and what you're going to put into your AI tools. You'll start by making a copy of this template and it will guide you through the process. In the first step, you'll review how to use those FLUF indicators and either use this checklist or you can use the rubric store. There's 2 formats. Next, you're going to create a prompt using the summary language and some key ideas, making sure you build everything into that prompt so it's going to generate the best results. In the third step, you're going to copy and paste your prompt in. You're going to take a look at your AI generated results and you're going to FLUF test it, looking for those infractions. And then you're going to consider what are some changes I could make to my prompt or how could I update my information so it generates a better result. In step 4, you'll continue. You'll look at the FLUF infractions, refine your prompts, regenerate your results. And in step 5, if you still have infractions, continue to improve the prompts and continue to tell your AI tool what changes you want it to make. Finally, in step 6, you're going to use the 80-20 rule. as in 80% of your information came from online or AI generated results, and 20% is going to be your noggin with your creativity and innovation creating that final product. And alas, don't be shy about saying you used an AI tool, just like we're not afraid to say that we Googled it. Here's a sample disclaimer for the bottom of your page, kind of like where the references would go. If you have further questions or you need more information, there are 3 different examples here. You've got a pharmacy example where it's been totally completed. You've got an example template where you can create your own copy and get started on your FLUF experience, or you can just take a look at the FLUF template and get started creating your prompt. So with that said, I'm going to say enjoy the journey and the power of the AI tools, and give me some feedback on how that FLUF test went. Have a great day.